So we've been talking about this roller coaster of weather changes a lot lately. So I want to help bring some context to you this morning. We are joined live this morning with Christopher Strong. He's the warning coordination meteorologist for the National Weather Service office right there in Sterling, Virginia. Christopher, I want to thank you for joining us early this morning. First, I want to ask the big question. It's been such an unusually warm winter. What's been driving these mild temperatures so far this year?
Well, really, I mean, we've been saying on the warm side of things, and it's kind of what we were seeing as we were going into winter was this continuation of this La Nina pattern where the storms predominantly track up through the Midwest, up through the Great Lakes into our west. And all these storm systems these low pressure systems are big whirlpools in the atmosphere that spin around counterclockwise. And if you have that kind of circulation past your west, it brings up southerly winds from, down in Louisiana, Florida, warm places like that. So at best, we start out as a wintry mix and then generally go over to rain. We stay on the warm side of things in general. We've had a couple of cold shots, but it's really been kind of limited to that. We've stayed on the warm side of things over here in the east.
Right, yeah. So we had one cold shot earlier this month. We had one in December, but January was the 6th warmest on record for the contiguous U.S. according to NOAA data. And here we are with another warm day, 80 in February. That's extreme. When was the last time we saw that here in D.C.?
It's been 5 years since 2018 in February that we last got to 80. So it's been a while. And certainly getting this warm is obviously with records potential. It's pretty unusual. But like you're saying, I mean, December was a little bit on the cool side, especially with that cold shot late. But January and February are trending to be one of our warmest, if not the warmest, January-February combo that we've ever had so far.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a sign of things that have been changing in the climate. Now, we'll continue to focus, though, on the weather. I guess a lot of people have been asking me, a lot of people are, amateur meteorologists predicting, hey, we still have a chance to get some snow. Winter is not over just yet. Are there any prospects of that coming along here in the near future? Do you see anything, that pattern breaking down and maybe that high pressure moving offshore, generating a coastal low or two?
Yeah, and we meet with the transportation sector pretty routinely during the winter, and that's one thing you have to keep in mind is we still have some time. Nature's kind of running out the clock here at the end, but we do have some time to get the right ingredients, and you really only need the right ingredients to come together for about 48 or 72 hours. And we have, really through middle March, sometimes we even get some less substantial snows in late March into early April, like we did last year. We had some snow in the metro early in April.
Yeah.
So we can't write it off just yet, but it's getting pretty late in the season. So we're running out of time, but we're still watching it for a little while longer.
All right, meteorologist Christopher Strong with the National Weather Service saying we're at the 2-minute warning for winter. So you hear that, guys?
Yes.
It's getting close. Thank you. Thanks for joining us early this morning.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks, Chester.